ready for Hollywood? Alvin? Alvin? Alvin! Oh, hello there. I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is my weekly movie review. It's a twofer this week as I went to see both Creed and The Good Dinosaur. Let's start with The Good Dinosaur. A young dinosaur named Arlo lives on a world, an Earth, where the big asteroid did not crash 65 million years ago, wiping out the dinosaurs. He lives on a farm with his family. He is the runt of the litter. He and his brother and sister were all born at the same time, but he's the baby. And he's also kind of skittish. He's afraid of the world. But he wants to impress his father and make him happy and leave his mark on the world. Now, his mark is his paw print in the mud on the side of the silo that his dad built. Now, unfortunately, because of a flash flood, his father dies. And Arlo, is kind of lost without his dad. There's a creature of some sort that is stealing their corn, and Arlo sees him. It's a little human who acts more like a dog. Arlo chases after him and gets separated well away from his family. He gets lost, essentially. But this little human is helping him survive out in the wild, which he's completely unequipped to do. The little human is far better at being out in the wild on his own than Arlo is. He eventually starts calling the little human Spot. Their relationship is complicated. The story is about them getting Arlo back home, and Arlo learning what his place in life is and how he can make his mark. Damn you, Pixar! You made me cry yet again. There are two places where you will weep openly. Both of them occurring very close together and both near the end of the film. It is a fantastic looking movie. I mean, it's hard to tell, well, it's impossible to tell in some shots that what you're looking at is computer generated and not film from somewhere out in the Midwest. It is a fantastic looking movie, and it's very funny in places, and it will wring tears from the coldest heart. It's a simple story, far simpler than Inside Out, and probably more for children than Inside Out, but it's still a fantastic Pixar movie. It's hard to go wrong with Pixar. They have made very few mistakes. I'm giving The Good Dinosaur 5 stars. Now, let's move on to Creed. Kind of a rebooting of the Rocky franchise. This stars Michael B. Jordan, Sylvester Stallone, of course, Tessa Thompson, Felicia Rashad, and more. It is the story of the illegitimate son of Apollo Creed, a guy named Adonis Creed, who goes by Donnie. He also has his mother's last name, Johnson. He's had a rough upbringing and is saved from the system by Apollo Creed's widow, Mary Ann, played by Felicia Rashad. She brings him into her home and raises him as her own. But there's still a lot of anger in him, and one day he leaves his job selling securities or whatever sort of, it seemed like it was a financial job, and moves to Philadelphia to train with Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, of course, and they begin developing this sort of friendship and family. Also along the way, he meets an aspiring singer by the name of Bianca, played by Tessa Thompson. This is both a passing of the torch as well as a fond look back at the Rocky franchise. And it really works. I did not want to like this movie. I didn't want to like Rocky Balboa the last time they got together and made a film. But dadgone it, it is a crowd pleaser. Michael B. Jordan is fantastic as Adonis Creed. He exudes this energy on screen, and it's impossible not to watch him. The rest of the cast is fantastic, including Sylvester Stallone, who manages to wring a little more pathos out um, Rocky Balboa. It is a really, really good movie. Whether you like boxing or not, it is a terrific story, and of course, this may be a tiny bit of a spoiler, but what they've essentially done is remade Rocky. If you've seen Rocky, you know what I mean, and if you haven't, then please, by all means, check out this. Well, see it anyway, whether you've seen Rocky or not. It's a very entertaining film, a real crowd pleaser. 5 stars as well. You can read my complete review at stanthemovieman.com. Follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan, and send your emails, should you decide to stanthemovieman@comcast.net. Till next time, toodles.